scholars. So today we are going to be talking about sentence fragments. Well, what is a sentence fragment? It is something you want to avoid in your writing. So right here I have the definition. A sentence fragment is an incomplete sentence. It is missing either a subject or a verb. Okay, so it's an incomplete sentence, which is why I said you do want to avoid it. And it is also missing a subject or a verb. Now, in case you forgot what a subject or a verb was in your sentence, I have just the reminder for you. It's right here. So, this sentence is not a sentence fragment. It is a complete sentence. Why? Because it has a subject and a verb. Let's read it together. The pig swims across Trinity River, right? Y'all know that's the river here in Dallas. So the pig is the subject. So I got my subject. The pig is what the sentence is about. Well, the verb is the action. What is the pig doing? Well, you can see right here, it is swimming. It's swimming across the Trinity River. So it has the verb. This is not a sentence fragment. It is a complete sentence, which is what all of you should be aiming for every time you write. Now, let's go on to the next sentence. To see an example of what a correct sentence looks like, we want to make sure that we always look at the correct examples, right? Because we don't want to look at the wrong things to confuse ourselves. We always want to look at the right things. So, next complete sentence, the fourth graders are playing Roblox. Whereas your subject, fourth graders, the sentence is all about fourth graders. What are they doing? They're playing Roblox all day, every day, after they finish their homework, right? So the fourth graders are the subject, just as a reminder. Playing Roblox is the verb. Since this sentence has both of those things, subject and a verb, we are in the complete sentence section, right? We are good, we're good to go. We do not have any sentence fragments here. Let's move on to make sure that we know how to complete a sentence fragment when we have it in front of us, when we accidentally find ourselves writing it, okay? So this is an example of a sentence fragment, and you are going to help me fix it. So sentence fragment number 1, ran to school. Remember, scholars, we want to look for our subject and our verb. Okay, so right here is kind of the image. Ran to school. When I hear that, I think of ran. Okay, so running is something you do. Ran is the verb, right? We know verbs are actions, things you can do. Ran to school. Well, I know that's the place, but who's running the school? Imagine this picture wasn't there. Who was running the school? Was it the pig? Was it the cat, the dog, the person, the mom, dad? Who was running the school? I don't know. I am missing a subject. This is a a sentence fragment because I am missing the subject. I'm so confused about this sentence. I don't know who's running the school. It's not a complete sentence. The old car on the road. The old car on the road, what? Right here, I have the subject. I know that this sentence is about the old car on the road. Better yet, it is just about the car, right? Because old is the adjective. We just know that this sentence is about the car. Most of all, we know where it's at. We know that it's old. But what is it doing? The old car on the road. Don't you want to hear more, right? If someone just said that to you, you'd be like, well, where's the rest of your thought? What is it doing? What about the old car on the road? What did it do? Did it burst up in flames? Did it start playing music? Was it going to the beach? What was this old car doing on the road? Was it putting on a parade? Was it playing music? I have no idea because I don't have the rest of my sentence written. I want you to make sure that you do not have sentence fragments in your paragraphs, in your writing. We always want to make sure that we have a subject. Subject right here is car, and a verb. What is the car doing? Right? Because that completes our thoughts, it completes our sentences and our paragraphs, and it makes our thoughts make sense when we want to read it to someone else or when we want to just write it on paper. All right, scholars, so that is your quick little video for today. Remember, scholars, that sentence fragments are missing either a subject or a verb. And we do not want to miss subjects or verbs because that means our thoughts are incomplete and our writing will not make sense. Make sure you have both of these when you're writing. Great job, scholars. Keep going.